IELTS stand for? It is standing for International English Language Testing System. International English Language Testing Systems. And this is for people who want to immigrate, people who want to finish high school and go to the university, and there are two kinds of writing. One of them is general writing, or the other one is academic writing. For students, for you, the test is academic. So let's start. We see first what is it. How to write task 1. You have, look here, how many paragraphs in order to write task 1. Introduction, overview, and paragraph 1, paragraph 2. And I want to tell you, overview, we are going to put overview at the end, after paragraph 1, after paragraph 2. So overview, it means here the conclusion. Overview means here the conclusion. But we have what? We have introduction. Look at the word introduction is paraphrase the question. They are going to give you the question and you are going to paraphrase the questions. What is the meaning of paraphrase the questions? It means you are going to write as a summary. Okay, the same questions, but change this question into a statement, into sentence. Okay, so this is the meaning of paraphrasing the question, and we are going to apply nowadays. After we are taking paragraph number 1, write in detail about feature 1 and in a logical way, and we take paragraph number 2 and all of these, paragraph 1, paragraph 2 in the body, or write details about feature 2 in a logical way also in paragraph 2. Later, at the end, we are going to write the overview, which means general information about our writing and about the main features. Okay, all of these, just I want to give you a general information about writing task 1. Here at the end, look here, he gives you note. Data should be grouped into 2 body paraphrase or paragraphs. No conclusion is needed. So you are going just to write paragraph, but no conclusion. No conclusion. Can you tell me what does this mean? What does no conclusion is needed? Do you know what's the meaning of no conclusion is needed? Do you know this? Do you have any idea about no conclusion is needed? Yes, Shahid, could you please tell me?
Teacher, maybe they mean that we don't have to write a conclusion, like we don't have the right to write the overview because we already did.
Yeah, overview here, it means we are going to write a conclusion, but not as the conclusion in an essay or in paragraph. Not as the conclusion in the writing number 2, task 2. Okay, do you understand me? Do you understand? We are going to write a conclusion, but it is different from conclusion in our writing. It means what? It means we are not going to add my opinion, I suggest, I advise you, okay? To sum up, I want to tell you, for example, to conclude, in conclusion, you are not going to write these things. Is it clear now? Why we can't use opinion or suggestion? We are not going to use argument or advice, because all of these things is fact. Everything is fact. So you are not going to give fact for writing task 1. You are not going to give, opinion to the task 1, because everything in task 1 is fact. So you are not going to write conclusion. because everything is fact. But what are you going to write here? Just main features or just general overview? Let's apply. When we apply, it will be very easy for you. Let's take here Alice General Training Writing Task 1. Let's come to the tenses. What kind of tense we are going to use? The examiner will mark you are using the same criteria as the AC test, but with one difference in task achievement. The IELTS examiner will mark you on the following each words 25% of the task. 25% of the mark is on task achievement, purpose of the task, tone and expanding points, coherence, cohesion, paraphrasing, linking words, vocabulary, collocation, spelling and accuracy, grammar, sentence structure, tenses, punctuation, grammar range, and accuracy. So all of these things you should what? Add it in the task 1. You should add in the task 1. All of these girls, just general information. I want to give you general information. Let's, when we apply, you understand well. Let's come here. Look, I want you to put this in your mind because it is very important. These are very important. Look here. Can you see well?
Yes.
Okay, let's come here. First of all, look to the, we have trains, and we are going to use verb and verbs phrases, and we have noun and noun phrases. I want you to keep all of these words in your mind because we are going to deal with all of these words totally. We are going to deal with all of these words. So if you put these words in your mind, you will pass the task 1 writing successfully. Okay? I'll show you something before this and I come back again. Look here. Look here. Here we have these things. Can you see the line with the red one, with the gray, and with the blue one? Can you see these?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
These are called trends. These are called trends. يعني in writing, you are going to write the trends, the red trend, okay, is blah, blah, blah. The green trend is blah, blah, blah. The blue trend is blah, blah, blah. Okay? These are lines. These are lines. هذه نسميها lines يا بنات. But these are trend. These, يعني in the writing, you are not going to say the line. If you the line, the examiner look at to these lines. No, you are going to say what? Or you are going to write what? The trend. This is a trend. This is a trend. The green one is a trend. The blue one is a trend. Okay? Look at to this line. This line, horizontal or vertical line. هذا اللاين يا بنات. This line and this line is called axis. Axis. This is this line X. This line is called X. Or this line, yeah, this line is called Y. The vertical called Y. Or horizontal called X. Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Teacher.
All of you, I want you to understand well. So this is called trend. Okay, these called انتوا تشوفوها lines, but these are not lines. The lines are here. These are the lines. Okay, these are the lines, but no, these are trends. This is a trend, red trend. This is green trend. This is a blue trend. This is this one, this line, and this line is called axis. This is axis X. The symbol of this line is X, and the symbol of this line is Y. is Y. يعني هذا اللاين اللي بيه سنين هو Y. لكن اللاين اللي بيه number of the per year اللي هي eating food at per year, it will be Y. This is Y. أرمز لي بالY. And this is, sorry, this is X, and this is Y. This is Y. Is it clear now? Is it clear? Yes?
Clear, teacher.
Okay. So this is line. This is a
So
trend.
in terms of the trend, yeah, when we want to write trends, we have to describe it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I give you an information about it. Okay.
Okay.
So this is, يا بنات, this is called X. This line X, and this line is Y. This is a trend, and this is line. Okay. Is it clear now? Let's come again one by one. Let's come. So we took, there is an introduction, there is paragraph number 1, paragraph 2, and the overview, which is not called conclusion. Okay, so how many paragraphs do we have? How many paragraphs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
4.
1, 2, this is the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and they ask you also to write about 150 words. They ask you to write about 150 words. And I also told you, don't write conclusion, my opinion, I suggest, I advise you, I want to tell you, never say such these words in task 1. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. So let's come here, as I told you before, the purpose, the tone, expanding, the cohesion, coherence, paraphrasing, linking words, vocabulary, collocation, spelling, accuracy, sentence structure, tenses, punctuation marks, grammar. All of these are very important in writing task 1. So let's come here. As I told you before, I want you to put these words in your mind. Put these words in your mind. If you see trend, I show you what is a trend. Okay? You know what's a trend?
Yeah,
You know?
teacher.
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. This is a trend, يا بنات. This is a trend. If you see trend here, look here. If you see a trend here in a straight way, you are going to say what? Remain stable. This trend is remain stable, remain constant, or level off. You are going to use, إذا شفتوا هذا السهم بشكل straight, you are going to use these words. Remain stable, remain constant, level off. And if we use it in a verb or verb phrases, but if we use it in noun or noun phrases, you are going to say what? This trend, there is no change in this trend, there is a rise, there is a living off. Okay? إذا شفتوا إنه النسبة المئوية ثابتة من سنة 19, for example, 1999 to 1992, okay, to 2000, you are going to say this percentage is remain stable, or not, there is no change in this percentage. because you have years, you have date, you have